This'll be take 3 then. I've done 2 videos already, but we're trying to turn the camera around to show you my big face. I've accidentally pressed stop record, so that's not good, is it? You know what I mean? Shall we go for 3rd time lucky then and show you my big face? Aha! There you are! Greetings! We all sporodactyls, dinkles and popty pings. How the devil are you? I hope you're well. You're joining me here into arse end of Cumbria in a wood. I'm parked up just out road here, fuck neat. I've got a job on tomorrow. Or there, about 9 minutes away. I've come recce it, but it's one of them. It's going to be on tight roads, and it's to the side of Grange over Sands I'm at basically. And I've come through towards Flukeborough and for a place called Cark. Now this spot I'm after is called Green Lane, but so when I looked on map there was 3 different ways I could get onto Green Lane. First one to the side of Grange with Flukeborough is there's no way I could have made the right hand turning. I wouldn't have got through at side of these 2 houses. It was physically impossible. You'd struggle with a motorbike. Hold on, just bear with, because it gets tricky this bit here. This is where my last video ended before. This is part of the Cumbrian Way or something. People actually pay to walk on this. I think where the trees have come over, it's a bit dodgy, you know what I mean? Now, oops, make sure I don't slip and go arse or tit. I could have swore I heard voices before, earlier on down there. And I've been looking around, but I can't see anybody. Hold on, big face time. I think they were saying, if you go down to the woods today, you're in for a big surprise. If you go down to the woods today, you'll never believe your eyes. Because your mum and dad are having a shag, your Uncle Frankie's having a wank, your Uncle Joe's having a go at Grandma. Show you where we've just been. This is what I did last time. I tried to turn the camera around and I accidentally stopped the bloody thing. This is where it gets tricky. I've walked up here, just get out at cab for 10 minutes basically. But it just looks like it's treacherous. And here it's very wet and slippy. So we're just mindful. Mirrors. Just mirrors as we come through here. I'm getting a set of mirrors on me. They're called wing nuts, big ears. I'll just concentrate because I really don't want to go arse over tit. Christ, it's like walking through bloody Amazon jungle, isn't it? You know what I mean? I've never been through the Amazon rainforest, but I imagine it's not sexy, you know. If an anaconda suddenly comes out now, springs to life and grabs me, wraps its coils round me and squeezes me to death, then whoever, in however many months, may find this when it's spat me out its arse end, hopefully he'll see this and my big face. Ooh, still a bit tricky. Just wait a minute, just mindful lad, mindful as we're coming down. Yeah, I just fancied a walkout cab. I'll get back to you in a second with my big face. We're still descending and these rocks are still quite slippy, you see. If this is what people call fun, trekking the Cumbrian Way, then rather them than me. I know, it's just 10 minutes exercise out at cab because you start feeling lethargic after you've just been sat on your arse all day, don't you? Do you know what I mean? I'm still not down yet, so I'm going to concentrate. Hold on. I don't want to press stop by accident. Big face time. Ah, there you are. Yeah, so I'm loaded for... I've got three drops on tomorrow. One's to the side of Grange over Sands, which is where I want, Cark, just out road here. I'm about 10 minutes away now. The other one's near Preston. And the last one's in Liverpool, mate. So 3 drops on tomorrow now. I had a look at this place. It's somewhere called Green Lane I want. There was 3 different ways I could come to Green Lane. Like I said, the first one, I'd not a cat in hell's chance of making the turn round this corner. So I knew I could keep going now. There's something called Bank Top. And I know if I come in off this Bank Top, it's another right-hand turning onto something else, which will spit me onto Green Lane. It's tight. I've driven down Bank Top before in car. I can't mind on exactly how tight it is, but I've had a look on map and fingers crossed I should get round. But what I didn't want to do is turn onto Bank Top before and then be absolutely doomed, because I've no way to get back off. Once I find this Green Lane, I've no way to turn the truck back round, do you know what I mean? So I didn't want to do that, so I've carried on. I've ended up in this place here, Haverthwaite, and I've just found a spot on this B road where I can park for neat. So tomorrow morning what I need to do, I know further down this road here takes you onto the A590, turn left onto the A590, I can spin it round at Greenodd roundabout. There's also a place called Low Wood, which is I think a caravan park. I've seen a road end on map, and hopefully I can back it into that road end and spin it round. I was going to walk down there before, but just wreck it job, but it's a bit far, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I can't be arsed. So when I saw them signs there for the Cumbrian Way, I thought I'll have a walk up there and see what crack is. So tomorrow morning, I'm not booked in till 8:30 this first drop. Ideally I want to get there for about 8 o'clock. So if I can get down this road about 7ish, get span round, get back up here before traffic starts getting hectic. Oh, it was tight coming through from Grange over Sands like. Had I known, I'd have continued on and come up this road and come in this road, but you don't know, do you, till you try. Well, like I say, I just wanted Wreck-It Place tonight, and I had enough time to get down here and get parked up near the job. It's mindful, just mindful. Shoes are full of shite, lads, shoes are full of shite. Oh, you probably just got a flash of the company logo on do it there, I'd say you probably have. Oh, right. Hold on, lad, hold on. Oh, Christ, it's fucking tight in here. Bloody tight in here. It's better in passenger side, actually. It's a lot more comfortable in bloody passenger side on this thing. Oh, 1 second, pal, 1 second. Hey, that's better. Yeah, so, it's more comfortable in passenger side. I might sit in bloody passenger seat and chat to you. If you can see me. Can you see me? Can you see me now, my big face? On the big trombone. Oops. Ah, there we go, that's better. In passenger side. So yeah, I wanted come down, get near the job, weigh it up, have a look at place, but I didn't want to commit on these tight roads. They are tight. This is a B road I'm on now, and I didn't want to turn off this B road. I'm pretty sure I can get up to where roughly the area I'm going, but it's where you park up when you're there, which is alright parking up for half an hour with hazards on, waiting for somebody to let you into where I'm going, but it's no good, you know, parking there for me till you can't get turned and blah blah blah. So we've got something completely different on today as well. We've got trailer I've picked up is a rear steer. It's not quite, it's a shorter one. It's still an Arctic. It's still got 3 wheels on the back, but the trailer feels a little bit shorter than the normal trailers I'm used to. But when I went in yard earlier on when I picked it up, I just had a little 10 minutes just trying to reverse it and seeing what crack is and watching it turn and see how we go. But happened, that's why they bloody give it me, because of these tight places I'm going to be going into. So I'm not expecting all singing, all dancing in the morning. I'm expecting it to be a bit of a nightmare like, and it's one of them. It is what it is. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But yeah, I didn't want to go down there tonight, commit, and then I'm stuck, you know. And you're guaranteed when you go down these country roads, it's surprising how busy they soon start getting with locals using them as rat runs and cutting through and that. So I think if I stay here for tonight, I'll get myself sorted, try again in the morning and head up there. But I'm also wondering how I'm going to... Well, I know I can get through because I've come through Grange over Sands, but when you drop down through Flukeborough and that, Christ, there's one hell of an hill. But I've come down it all right, so I know I can get through that road. If needs be, tomorrow morning I'll go down here and see where it takes me. I'm pretty sure... I think I've been down this road before in car. You end up coming out past a caravan site called Low Wood, and eventually you go over a bridge on a bit of a funny angle, turn right, zigzag round to the left, there's a left-hand turn and it spits you out on A590. Turn left, shoot up to Greenod roundabout, come back down on yourself. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm still waiting on a contact number. I'll only get it tomorrow. They've tried to get me a contact number for site, for somebody mobile to tell me what's what. But otherwise, I've no all I know is I'm on Green Lane. I've no idea where I'm going on Green Lane. I'll just look for whenever they're building a bloody house or houses, do you know what I mean? Because it's flooring I've got on. Concrete flooring slabs, you know, they hoy them off and ground workers are there putting them in at the same time. So there's only two. I've only got, I think, 2 packs on for them or something. So it'll probably be one property what they're doing, or I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get down there tomorrow. Right, how long have we rambled on for now in all its fine splendour, or crap splendour, whatever the case may be? 11 minutes and odd. So yeah, we'll do... Hopefully, if we get out of here alive tomorrow and we don't get in any lumber, hopefully we'll do your little video leaving here tomorrow on our way down towards Preston. We'll just do something back to junction 36 or something of the M6, because if I come out of here tomorrow, I'm going to have to get back on 590, go down towards Kendal and then pick up junction 36 of the M6, and then we'll drop down to Preston. So might make an interesting little video, but we'll sort something with that out tomorrow. Well, yeah, thanks very much for watching these videos, by the way. We only normally have crack and that, don't we? A bit of harmless fun and banter and the odd driving video hither and thither. We're never going to set the world on fire. We're never going to be a big online celebrity, and quite frankly, I don't think we want to be, do we? Do you know what I mean? But other than that, I'm enjoying the job. It has its good days and its bad days. You know, there's some tight sites I'm going to. And you get there, you think, how the fucking hell am I going to blindside in here? You end up doing it eventually. I mean, I've been to one in Glasgow this morning, and when I got there, the site was tight, and I thought, I'm going to have blindside in again, off-road. We can't have you in here. There's too much stuff in. We've got a spare bit of land over there. What we'll do, we'll get you reverse into there. I looked at this ground, I said, you've no chance, I'm not going in there. I said, that gate's too tight anyway. There's all overgrown trees. It's like an old car park what's just took roots. I went in and had a look. I said, I've no way to turn round. Well, can you not drive in? I says, no, I'm not making that turn. Well, what are we going to do then? I said, I'll pull up alongside the gate. You get your forklift in there. I said, and you can load me front road. No bother. Oh, right, okay, that's what we'll do. I said, yeah, no worries, that is what we'll do. Thank you very much. It's just one of them. It's not being cocky. It's just, I think, having enough confidence about you. I mean, I'm not brand new at this. I'm brand new at this job, this particular job, but I'm not brand new at driving. I've not been driving for years, obviously. But some of the places I've been to with Jenkins, my previous employer, you know, you get used to tight spots, and you kind of know your own capabilities and where the truck's going to be able to swing in and out of. And you think to yourself, have a look at it. You think, no chance, I'm not going in there, no way. Why make it hard work? Because once you're in, you're committed. You can't get out. And I'll be honest with you, once some of these fellas tip you, they're not bothered about you then. It's not their problem. It's, yeah, whatever. They've got what they want. They're off doing the job. So you've got to keep them with you as long as you can. Because as soon as that product comes off the back of this wagon, they're gone. They're not bothered about you. You know what I mean? So it's just all about trying to make things easier for yourself. But there's been a few moments I've made a few mistakes. Of course I have. I'm not perfect. And there's been a few moments, like yesterday I was in Liverpool. I was fed up to the back teeth, to be honest. But that's another issue I'm not going to get into. Now to do with this company I'm working for, they're fine. Some decent people here, and it's a good company. Do you know what I mean? And I'm enjoying the job. But it does have its moments where you think, fuck me, it was so much easier at Jenkins. What am I doing here? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I'm not going to give in that easy, not after 3 weeks. There'll be a lot of people wanting me to, and, you know, there'll be a lot. I'm not bowing down cap in hand to a lot of I told you so's. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to give it at least 3 months and try and make it work for me. If it doesn't, hey, it doesn't. I'll find something else. But I think you've got to give a new job at least 3 months to settle in and get used to how things work and develop and that. I am getting a lot better and a lot faster at strapping loads now. I can roll the straps up a lot quicker, but I've got myself a little strap winder as well. It does tend to go skew whiff if you put too much pressure on and try and do it too fast, but you just really want to see them fingers. You just stop for a minute and clap it back in. I think that's how they roll, you know what I mean? But no, I mean, I don't know why I come out with random shite like that. Somebody asked me, why do you come out with random shite like that, just doing daft voices? No idea. Maybe I'm mental. Maybe I spend a lot of time on my own. I've no idea. That's the honest answer. But yeah, on the whole, I'm enjoying the job. I am. I'm enjoying the job. I've mentioned, I know I'm going to repeat myself for a 300th time. I didn't want to spend the next 20 years just on a walking floor with A.W. Jenkinson and then retire at 67. I'm 47 now. I'll be 48 in September, actually. So I'm not far off 48. I didn't want to spend the next 20 years just on a walking floor with A.W. Jenkinson and then look back and say, well, what else did I do? You know, it was a steady job at Jenkinson. I loved it. I did. I enjoyed the job. I didn't like the household waste and the dust, but I got about a bit. I travelled, you know, I got some long distances, which is, I love long distance, me. I love long distance. That's the only thing what might put a dampener on things with this job. I'm not doing as much long distance as I would like to do, you know what I mean? But I'd love Land's End to John O'Groats. Oh, I'd do that twice a week. That'd suit me down to the ground. I love the long distance, I really do. But, you know, it's one of them. If this doesn't work out for me in 3 months, then I might give general haulage a go just to get up and down the country. Do you know what I mean? Queue up at a few RDC centres and that at the same time. But we'll see how it develops. We'll see how it develops. And if all else fails, I can always go back to Jenkins. Do you know what I mean? Cap in hand. But at least I've had a do. But at the moment, I'm enjoying this job. I'm enjoying it, and I'm getting on all right with it. You know, I'm better at strapping than I was when I first started. I can already drive this thing. I'm getting a lot better at the reversing as well on this DAF. I've got the hang of it now. It was just weird to how it angled compared to the Scania. I've no doubt reversing this thing with a rear steer on now will be hard work as well, but we'll get used to it. We'll get used to it. It's great coming around corners, tight corners. What I've found is coming, especially where I've just come from there, I can't go to it where I'd normally go wide for take a corner. I can't do it with this. I've got to just turn this as if I'm, you know, come a lot closer in than what I would normally do. Because it really does steer around and then it'll swing back end at trail around as well. You know, and take everybody out like that. We'll see how we get on. We'll see how we get on. Right, I'm going to shoot off now. I've just rambled shite for a bit, haven't I? But yeah, I'll probably post this tomorrow. I'm not going to post it tonight because I never normally give my location away where I am. Do you know what I mean? Just in case you diddly bed and buy diiiiii pickety you'll never believe your eyes. As long as Uncle Joe brings mint balls or Norris fresh minty balls, be all right. No man. Right, I've been your old mate Borothea once again. You, my friend, have been beautiful. But for now, from me and my big face, I'm out of here. Good night. God bless. See you later. Tomorrow probably. Ta-ra.